Really hurt my heart because when I was taking my daughter to the casts, they were laughing, they were happy, and when they made money with my daughter.
This mother has been fighting for years to get her daughter the credit she truly deserves.
My daughter is one of the main characters in the movie.
You've probably heard of many scams, but this one hit differently because this one is personal.
They brought for us a contract written in Arabic, not in English form of Arabic written, and they told us to sign. The only thing I saw there is $10,000.
A little girl, just 7 months old at the time, was featured in a film. That baby is now a young girl, but her family has never even seen the movie she was in.
It's like a story to be watching, to see pictures all over the Facebook, Instagram. You're just seeing pictures, and people will be telling you your child acted. You never even watched the movie.
For Best Foreign Language Film.
Yes, the film was released, but what happened behind the scenes?
Yona's treasure is also going to school. She's back in Kenya now. She's going to school. And in a way, yes, there's been improvement.
A complete scam. No payment, no credit, nothing. And worse, Rosemary's daughter was treated with racist comments by the people who made the movie.
People say that, Treasure, she's African. We cannot take her. We are taking Zain because the other child they were doing cast with Treasure, his name is Zain. We are taking Zain because Zain is like the race, Arabic race, because he was from Syria. If they can use a black child to make money, they should even consider how to pay them.
But that's not all.
The lady called me dog. The lady from the agency called me dog, and I was like, this lady, why is she calling me dog? Because I am not supposed to say anything.
There's a lot more to this story, and you need to hear it.
My name is Rosemary Ngonyo Karanja, but I'm well known as Mariam. Mariam Yafa Bankole. It's how I'm well known. I live in Embakasi Central. I've been here since in Embakasi since 2007. That's when we moved from Huruma to Embakasi. It was 2013 when I decided to go and work abroad due to the condition I was living in that time. I traveled and I went to Lebanon, Beirut. I worked there. I met a family. The issue was I was to work at their office and be sleeping in their home. But later on, I had to wake up early in the morning, like to wake up 4, finish housework, then I go to the office. I worked like for 1 month. So I thought, because I'm working for 2 jobs, I will get the salary of the 2 jobs. That's when they paid me the salary of 1 job, and they told me that that is how they brought me from Africa. Like they bought me. I'm supposed to work for them for 2 years, 3 months. After that, 1 month, we had conflicts with them. So I had to go, they had to call the agency for me to go back to the agent, the Lebanese agency, the one they used from Kenya to Lebanon. So I went back there. I stayed with the agency for 2 weeks. It was hectic with them because the lady who was the director of the agency and the husband, they were so dissatisfied with me because I argued with them about the salary, which was not okay with me. Later they find me another place. I went and worked there for 2 weeks. It was like a part-time. I worked for 2 weeks for that family. They changed me again to another family. So lastly I went to work for the manager of that agency. I don't remember the name of the agency, but I recall the agency itself. So when I worked for the manager, we had conflict, me and the manager, because I decided at that time, it was 2013 September. I told them I want to come back now because I'm so done with them. Oh, they were like, you can't go back. We paid $3,000 for you. Like they sold you to us for 2 years, 3 months. Just in case you have to get a job, you have to work for 2 years, 3 months. So we had conflict and I had to look for my way out from that place. From there, I left the house. Like I left that manager's house and went to the streets. I was looking for Kenyan embassy. I did not know that Kenya doesn't have embassy. It has a consulate there. So when I was around looking for the embassy, it felt dark, and I met a Bangladesh guy or Indian guy. I talked to him, and because of the way I used to look at that time, the guy thought I'm Ethiopian. So he went and found Ethiopian ladies who have been staying in Lebanon for more than 5 years. And the ladies took me in. They said themselves they did not even know if there is Kenyan embassy or consulate. By that time that they are still looking, I had to start work. So I started working as a part-time somewhere around the place. That place, I met the Bangladesh guy or the Indian guy. I really don't remember his origin. I was working, it was an area called Ashrafiyeh in Lebanon, in the city of Lebanon, Beirut. A small area called Ashrafiyeh. That is where I met the guy, and the ladies from Ethiopia, they were staying there. So I stayed with them for a few months. I got a small job, a part-time job. I worked. I had to move. I left their house. I went and rented. Still, I did not have documents because the agent were holding my documents. Back at that time, they were holding all my documents. They were with them. So it came to 2014 when I met my late husband. At that moment, 2014, around August, September, it's when we met. It started like friendship, later on led to relationship. We dated till we were together till his demise. His name was Bankole Oluyemi Damilola. So on the process of we were together, I got pregnant on that process in 2015. I got pregnant. I did not have my documents, so I had to use my husband's documents, passport, to gain an entry in the hospital. So I gave birth safely, and I was given even the birth certificate of Lebanon for my child. And later on, when my daughter was around 5 months, I met these people. There were 2 ladies and 1 guy with cameras. So when I saw them coming towards me, I was just thinking like they are people from the media or from immigration or something. I was running, but them, they are approaching me. They were trying to approach me. So at that moment, I just decided, let me stand and wait for them, because it was on Sunday. So when they approached me and they came close to me, they talked to me. They told me that they are from a casting crew, and they asked me if I know a lady called Nadine Labake, and I was like, I never heard of that name, because on that time I really never did to know Nadine Labake. And they told me they are doing an African movie, how Africans are surviving in Lebanon. And from their own perspective, they saw my daughter, and they asked me first if I can speak fluent Arabic. I told them no. I can't speak fluent Arabic. I only know how to greet and to buy something. So they asked if I accept my daughter to do a cast with them. I told them maybe if they explain better to me. That is when they gave me they took my contact, and they called me later on, because that day was on Sunday. So we had an arrangement. They called me, I went there, and we had a discussion. So they did an interview with my child, and the child they were looking for, they needed a boy. But because my daughter, I had a daughter, I had to cut her hair for her to fit in the cast, and to remove her earrings. So they said it's okay with her. So we had a discussion with them about doing a cast. I really asked them how will my daughter benefit from the movie. He said if the movie goes to Cannes and it wins awards, my daughter will be paid. But they even asked if I have documents. I told them I'm illegal in Lebanon. I don't have any documents. My documents are with the agent that I left. And they were okay, we will use just like that. So later on, the movie started when my daughter was 7 months. I was taking my daughter to the cast, coming back. And the thing they did is they said that 70, they said they will be giving my daughter $70. At that time, I was doing a part-time of delivering food. So I had to leave the part-time work for me to be taking my daughter to the cast. And they gave me $70. They used to give me $70 for each day of the cast. But we never had any agreement or signed any document apart from the one that they gave me $70. When the cast was around half, we got arrested because of we did not have documents. At the time, even the document of my husband, they were already expired. So he was illegal in Lebanon. So when we were arrested, is the Moose production came with Nadine Labake, and they make sure they brought our documents. Later we came out and we continued with cast. The cast ended 2017 around February, because the cast started 2016. 2017 it ended. So they started pressuring us to go back to Africa. We are under them. They said they don't want any misunderstanding the government of Lebanon. So we decided to come back. So we had to come back 2018, March.
When you went to a foreign land for your first workplace, what was the job there?
I have to wake up, clean, do laundry. If there is something it's needed from I need to make sure that I have left the house intact by 8 a.m. for me to go to the office to start working, start cleaning the office. Before them, they used to open the office around 9. So by 9, I'm supposed to be done by cleaning, arranging documents, and then wait for the boss to come. So that one, when I talked, because the boss himself, he was speaking French and Arabic, and me, I did not know French or Arabic. So we had to get someone else to come and translate for us. So that is when I talked to them. I told them there is no way I will work 2 places and still I will leave the office around 4, go back to the house, clean the dishes that they have been used the whole day, still cook, and I will sleep when they sleep. So the mister said no. The discussion was not that. The discussion was, if I start working, they gave $3,000 for me to work for them, we just give me sustaining money. And that sustaining money, it's $250. So that at that time in Kenyan money was 25,000. I told them, no, I cannot work 2 jobs for the salary of work. Even we had an argument, negotiation. I told them, you know what? Okay, you can add $100 on top of the $250. They said no, they can't add. They refused. So that is when the mister got angry and took me back to the agents.
Were the agents understanding with you, or was it a completely different kind of struggle?
The agency was so angry. The lady was angry and the husband was angry. They said, no, I cannot come and spoil their jobs. It's not okay. If they are being paid out, I was bought from Africa to come and work, not to come and start choosing jobs. I don't know what. I told them no, it cannot happen. I know my right. If I'm working 2 jobs, I'll be getting paid 2 jobs. It's when the man threatened me to throw me from the balcony. He threatened me to throw me from the balcony. Just stand up and told him he should not try it. Because me too, I'm not light. How will you threaten me you will throw me from the balcony and I'm talking to you in a peaceful manner? That is when the wife came and started calling me dog. At first time when the lady called me dog, the lady from the agency called me dog, and I was like, this lady, why is she calling me dog? Because I am not supposed to say anything. So it's a time, because every morning we were going with them in their office. In the evening, I will go and sleep with them in their house. So they said they decided that I will work for their office. When they called me, the lady told me, Mariam, come. I want to send you from that place. There were another office, like the next door. And I was like, no, I'm a dog. If you want to send someone else. Me, you cannot send me. I'm a dog. So they decided that they told me, okay, don't get angry. We will find you another place for you to work. Are you okay if you will work in the house? I said yes. But they told me, first you are going to work there as a part-time. You work for them like a part-time, but you will be staying there. And then later you will come back. Or if they like you, you stay there. I said, okay. I did not have any problem because I had my own problems back at home.
Many women who go to these countries as house helps usually have the support of another house help. But in your case, you are the only girl there, which is quite different. These women often say they've seen snakes or noticed a strange, unsettling smell in those houses, which make them suspect that black magic is being practiced. Did you ever experience anything like that?
At that time, the first house I went, I was alone. But the second one I went, we were 2. One Sri Lankan and me. So me, I was taking care of the children, and she was doing laundry and cooking. But at that time when I was there working, because I did not know anybody, I never met Africans at that time. So at that moment, I can't tell you about that story, that moment. But when later on, I went to the second house. There's a neighbor lady. When you're taking the children to school, she was from, I don't know, Kakamega or something. She was Luya. And she was like talking and saying, me, I don't know, but every time, I don't know how I sleep and how I wake up in the morning. But the moment when I wake up, I noticed like someone was sleeping with me because of the sperms or discharge from the other partner, something. So me, I was like, it has never happened. I was new in Lebanon. I've never had something like that back in Africa or in Kenya. So I was like, maybe she's crazy, or she's mentally unstable.
Okay, now can you tell us more about the movie? What was its name and what all do you remember about the video?
The name of the movie is Capernaum. Capernaum. I was told by the director of the movie, it means something like chaos or something, I don't know. But the name of the movie is called Capernaum. The movie was casted in 2017. It started casting in 2016. It ended the cast in 2017. But it came out 2018-19. So when they were doing the movie finished, when the cast finished, what they did is there's a guy, I don't know if it's accountant or something, but he was the part of that movie. His name was Pierre. The guy sent a lady called Jennifer and another one called Gina. They brought for us a contract written in Arabic. Not in English form of Arabic written. And they told us to sign. The only thing I saw there is $10,000. So I told them on our side, because it was me and my husband, my late husband, told them on our side, we are not from Arab country, we don't speak Arabic, we don't write Arabic, so we can't sign anything written in Arabic. So, and Jennifer said that she will translate. I said, no, I don't want to be translated with mouth. I need something written, because the copy will remain with the copy. So they said, okay, they will go and translate and they will come back. The document that they brought for us was like 2 pages, written in Arabic. So later, after like 1 month or 2 months, they brought another document written in English that says that we give consent of the picture, our daughter's pictures, videos to be used, and ours. Because there is a time they did the interview for us. So when I read that document, I just told my husband, this one it's okay, because we are giving consent for them to use our videos and pictures. That one I don't have problem with it. So, and I asked Jennifer, when do you think that you will bring the document for us to sign? That is when Jennifer said that because you are legal in Lebanon, you can't sign, you can't do what, you need to have what we used to call ikama. That is like a permit, stay permit or residential permit. So I asked her first, Jennifer, if you knew that, why did you bring the document that is written in Arabic for us at first time? Say, no, it was a mistake that it was done, but they corrected it. Said, okay. And later, Pierre called. He did not call me. At that time, he called my husband, and he told him that I'm very, very angry with you guys, especially Mariam. She refused to sign the document. We have been good to her. We have been good to Treasure. I just told my husband, if they have been good, why will they bring documents written in Arabic? And written, even they put $10,000 on top of it. That is not being good. It's using someone. So later they start pressuring us to arrange ourselves. We are going back. So I communicated with Pierre. I asked Pierre, Pierre, okay, if this movie comes out, how will my daughter benefit? Pierre said, we will call you. You come, you sign an agreement that we will give your daughter. We will be giving her, we will give her compensation because the movie will sell good. I said, okay. So when we came back to Africa, it was like when the movie sold and came out, I had to go to the lawyer to look for a lawyer, a free lawyer, who can help me to do the follow-up. And it has been hectic since that time to today because the lawyer said, okay. Because we went there to his office, said we told him our situation and was like, he will try and help us. But he will not charge anything because he has already understood what we are going through. Because we came back with nothing and we had that situation. So it's later on, Pierre talked to my husband when he was back in Africa. He told him, you should thank God that even if we were to give you money, we will give you $100. $100 is okay to pay for what your daughter did.
How old is your daughter now, and how do you think she can get justice?
Now, my daughter, she's 9 years old. And we started this issue when she was 2 years. We tried, the lawyer tried communicating with them. They said the lawyer is not genuine, is what we call it, is a crook. So we came to a place that said that there is no legal, there is no legal attachment between Kenya and Lebanon. So it was difficult for us to get to Lebanese court or justice. But the lawyer advised me and said that if we can be able to raise some money, it will be good to go and file the case in Rome, Italy, so that you can get the justice for our daughter. And another thing, we have not approached Kenyan government because I don't want to lie. I don't have any connection that I can use to get either to the MP, to get to the Nairobi governor, or to get the senator, or to the president, or to the embassy, Lebanese embassy, consulate. Me, I don't have any connection. I've tried the ways I can to communicate through a lawyer, but it's not working.
Is your daughter the face of the movie? Can anyone watch the movie online?
My daughter is one of the main characters in the movie. So the thing is, back when the movie was still doing good, when they were going to Canines in France, the director Nadine Labake talked to me and told me that Trisha will get a chance to go to France, be able to, so that people can see her and interact with her in France. And later on, when the movie was won the second, it was the second best foreign movie, foreign spoken. She never communicated at that time. She did not even. So it's that time my husband talked to her, told her, how come that the movie came out, you promised that Treasure will be there when you're taking the other kids. And Pierre said that Treasure, she's African. We cannot take her. We are taking Zain because the other child they were doing cast with Treasure, his name is Zain. We are taking Zain because Zain is like the race, Arabic race, because he was from Syria. So I talked to him and I asked him. I told him, you're not fair because you took the lady who was acting like a mother to Treasure. You took her and she's Ethiopian. And he was like, no, we know, but we can't take Treasure. Both parents are Africans. I told him, Ethiopian, they're Africans too. There's no difference. So it was like a conflict between us and Pierre, because he's the one who was planning everything. So I told them that is child labor, number one. For my daughter to do a movie and act as a boy, and you did not even give her a chance, at least for her to experience how the movie was. And I was never even given a chance to watch it, or even to watch it with my kids here at home. They never even give me a link, and I asked them for a link like 4 or 5 times. Even through lawyer, I asked them for the link. They never gave it. So even the clips that I see, there are the few clips that I see on YouTube. When you go to YouTube, you search Capernaum, you just see the short films that are cut there.
If those people are watching this video, what would you like to say to them?
My message to them is like, they shouldn't be racist. If they can use a black child to make money, they should even consider how to pay them. Because it's not easy to be in a foreign country and to have to give birth to a child, and your own child will be used, and you too will be used by the foreigners. They will, because I left my job. I left my part-time job to take my daughter to the cast, and I was supposed to be available anytime. Most of the time, I used to leave my house around 4. If I'm late, that is 5. Even my daughter had an allergy, cold allergy, because that time they were shooting. It was cold time. And even if they have heart, they should consider that me as a mother, and even the father now is late, that he never sit down. He never sat down to watch the movie. He just died like that. So they should try, even if it's not now, at least the family of my husband to get that chance of watching the movie of their grandchild and niece, because it's like a story to be watching, to see pictures all over the Facebook and Instagram. You're just seeing pictures and people will be telling you your child acted. You never even watched the movie. They don't want to comply. If you try to talk to them, they just assume, like, even there is a time Pierre said that we blacks, we Africans, we don't have rights. It really hurt my heart. It really hurt my heart, because when I was taking my daughter to the casts, they were laughing. They were happy. And when they made money with my daughter, they never even looked back and said they need to compensate this child. So it was hard for me, and it's hard till now. It's sad enough for me. When I use YouTube, I will go to YouTube and I will find pictures of my daughter on a certain stream. I can't view it. I have the only short films I will be seeing. And even my friends, they will be screenshotting, sending them to me. It's so sad for me. And if these people, Kafranaum Production, that is Mo's Production, and Nadine Labaki, really, if you have pity for us, because we are suffering in Africa, my daughter always asks me, when will I watch my movie? Because she knows she's in a movie. When will I watch? Really, if you have a heart, you should at least compensate my daughter, and instead of me going to file a case, you should compensate her and at least give us a chance to watch that movie, so that we can be able, when my daughter can be happy and proud of how she did when she was just 7 months, 8 months to 1 year. That is my request from you people, and any well-wishers out there who can be able to support me so that I can go and file my case in Italy. Please, I'm urging you or requesting you humbly for you to support me so I can be able and go and get justice for my daughter. Because if they were supposed to give me justice, that since my daughter was, the movie have done a lot of projects, has won a lot of awards, it has gained a lot of money. If they were if they were thinking of compensating my daughter, now she's 9 years. Those people, they're not thinking of compensating her at all. It's just like they did for themselves, to support themselves. I'm sad because I'm suffering. I do business of selling vegetables, and sometimes if there's no clients, the vegetables will spoil. Before I go back and get some money, I have to go and wash clothes for people. When I get paid, I will come back and put back my kiosk. I will go back to the market, buy vegetables and come and put back. So it's not fair for my daughter to suffer, because one day, I know when she reaches a certain age of 18 years, she will question me. For now, she only questions of watching, but later she will question of what happened. And if I keep quiet like that, I don't know what I will tell her in the future.
Is this really the right thing to do to a little girl and her family? After losing her husband, Rosemary has been fighting this battle all alone.
The one who will be able to support me, it's +254 721 16 0798 +254 721 16 0798.
If you think you can help her in any way, you already know how to reach out. And if nothing else, please share this video as much as you can. You never know, this video might be the one thing that finally helps Rosemary get justice for her daughter after all these years. I'm Nameless Campos and this is Afrimax English. Don't forget to subscribe and share Rosemary's story with the world.